Think about the most successful person you know personally, not the celebrity, not the influencer, someone real in your life. Now ask yourself, did they constantly talk about their goals before they achieved them? Probably not, and that's not a coincidence. Today, psychology is going to explain exactly what it means when someone never talks about their goals, and why it might be one of the strongest signs of a powerful mind. We live in a world that rewards announcement. Post your vision board, share your New Year's resolution, tell everyone your 5-year plan. Social media has made goal sharing feel almost mandatory, like if you don't announce it, it doesn't count. But some people refuse to play that game. They stay quiet, they stay focused. And more often than not, they're the ones who actually deliver. Here's why. Psychologist Peter Gollwitzer from NYU conducted a series of studies that revealed something uncomfortable about human psychology. When you tell someone your goal, your brain experiences a small hit of satisfaction, as if you've already partially achieved it. It's called social reality. The acknowledgement from others feels so real to the brain that it reduces the internal drive to actually follow through. You got the dopamine hit without doing the work. So people who stay silent, they're starving that shortcut. They're forcing themselves to get satisfaction the only real way, by actually doing the thing. That's not just discipline, that's psychological mastery. Here's something nobody talks about enough. When you share a goal too early, you open yourself up to other people's doubts, and those doubts are contagious. A friend says that sounds risky. A parent says, "Are you sure?" A coworker raises an eyebrow. None of them mean harm, but their uncertainty quietly plants itself in your subconscious. Suddenly, you're not just fighting your own fears, you're fighting everyone else's too. People who keep their goals private have often learned this lesson the hard way. They shared something once, got burned by the reactions, and decided, never again until it's real. That boundary isn't coldness, it's wisdom earned through experience. Psychology divides motivation into two types. Extrinsic, driven by outside rewards like praise, status, and approval, and intrinsic, driven purely by internal satisfaction, growth, and purpose. Research consistently shows that intrinsic motivation leads to deeper commitment, more creative problem solving, and longer follow-through. People who don't talk about their goals are usually operating from this intrinsic place. They're not building for the applause. They're building because something inside them simply needs to. That's a rare and powerful thing. There's one more layer that most people miss. Some quiet goalkeepers aren't just protecting their plans, they're protecting their identity. When a goal is still forming, it's fragile. It hasn't hardened into belief yet. If someone challenges it too early, it can shatter before it ever becomes real. So they hold it close, nurture it privately, build evidence for it through small daily actions, until one day the goal is no longer a dream. It's just a fact waiting to be announced. This is why so many great achievements seem to come out of nowhere. The person wasn't hiding, they were incubating. Now, to be fair, not every quiet person is secretly winning. Sometimes silence comes from fear of commitment. Sometimes it comes from not knowing what you want yet. Sometimes it's avoidance dressed up as strategy. The difference is in the actions. Does this person quietly show up, improve, and execute, even without an audience? Or does the silence come with stillness and excuses? Watch the behavior. That tells you everything words never could. So the next time someone stays quiet about where they're going, don't mistake that silence for emptiness. It might just be the sound of someone building something real. Psychology doesn't reward the loudest voice. It rewards the most consistent one. If this hit different for you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and follow for more psychology content that actually makes you think.